friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. For those of you who are new here, my name is Brenda and this is my Oliver, and we are happy you stopped by today. If you're returning, we are happy you're here as well. So I just have a normal video for you today, so sit back, relax, and let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I am going to use 4 5-gallon paint stir sticks that I got. They are in my Amazon store. Some of these wood dice from Dollar Tree. These trays I got last year from Dollar Tree. And then my spray paint Rustoleum in the color Hammered. So I'm going to start off by taking that top sticker off of each of those trays, and then I am going to sand each one of those trays down, and this is just to rough up that plastic a little bit. That way the paint adheres to it a little bit better. Once I was done, I took those paint sticks out. I had measured them to the size I wanted, and I cut them with my miter saw. Then I'm taking these wood dice, and I put E6000 in the middle, and then I'm just putting some hot glue on the sides, and I'm gluing them down to the bottom of one of those trays. And once I had all 4 on there, then I took and I clipped the stir sticks to the bottom tray, and I marked where I was going to have it, and then I'm using my E6000 and my hot glue to attach it to that bottom tray, and then I'm going to use my little clips there to keep them in place until it completely dries, or at least dried enough for me to paint it. And so you can see here I'm just marking the areas. Now, if you don't have these, and I don't know if they are going to have these trays this year, you could definitely use other things, just use your imagination. You could use pizza pans, you could use baskets. Like I said, just use your imagination if you want to make something like this. So then once I had the bottom, I'm doing the same thing on the top, but the top I only used the E6000. It was kind of hard to get it in between the tray and the wood, so I'm just using the E6000, and then I clipped them. And I let them sit for most of the day, and then I went and spray painted it with my spray paint, and that's all there was for this. And there it is. I think it is adorable. It's going in my bathroom. I made something kind of similar last year with planters and one of those trays, and I wanted another one in my bathroom, and I just thought this would be a great complement to the one that I already have. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well. So if you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find my links to my accounts as well as accounts I'm affiliated with in my link tree in the description box below. So here's DIY number 2. So for this DIY, I'm going to take this decal I created on my Cricut, this little chunky wood piece I got from Dollar Tree, this relax sign I got from Dollar Tree, my Waverly Chalk paint in the color Mineral, and then this piece of paper I got from JOANN'S. So I'm going to start off here by painting that wood piece and half of the relax, like the top portion of it, with my Mineral chalk paint. Then once they're both dry, I'm just taking my ruler and just kind of marking where I want my paper to go up to. And then I'm just measuring it here to that spot, and then I turn it around and I am tracing the word onto that paper, and then I'm going to cut it out. Once I had it cut out, I am just going to use my Mod Podge to adhere that paper on there, and I was just checking to make sure it looked good and was even and all that fun stuff. So here I'm just taking my Mod Podge, and I got a little crazy there. I forgot about those openings, and it just kind of started going all over inside, and I was trying to dig it out there. But then once I have this all Mod Podged, I am just going to adhere my paper, and then I let it sit for just a little bit to let it dry a little bit. And while it was sitting, I decided to go ahead and add my saying. Now, after I did this, I'm looking at this going, oh, I shouldn't have used the word relax. I should have used something else like, I don't know. another word, since this is on the word relax, because that was my plan, but oh well, it is what it is. So as you see there, I added some more Mod Podge on the top, and then once it was completely dry, I'm just using my little X-Acto knife to cut out the little openings. And then I decided to use some of these little pearl strips I got. It comes like on a roll from Dollar Tree, and they are like 4 across. And so I just trimmed it down to being one single strand there, and I'm just going around the whole word relax with that string of fake pearls. And then once I was done, I am just going to use some wood glue and hot glue, and I'm going to attach that to that little wood piece. And then after that, I decided, okay, I want to add some more of these pearl or these beads, whatever they are, around that bottom piece. And so I'm just going to hot glue those in place as well. If you recreate this, just make sure that the bottom of the whole piece there, that the pearls don't go below the edge, so it will stand up fine. So there it is. I really love how this came out. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, celebration of your recreations. This week I didn't have anything, so if you have any pictures that you would like me to showcase on my video, make sure you email it to me, and my email address is in the description box below. Here's DIY number 3. So for this DIY, I created these decals with my Cricut, sorry, and I'm going to use, I actually used 3 of those 5-gallon paint stir sticks, a couple of jumbo craft sticks from Walmart, and then those wood sticks I get from Amazon. They are in my Amazon store. 2 of these large signs from Dollar Tree, and then my Waverly Chalk paints in the color white and elephant. So you've probably seen me do this on a few signs that I've done recently, but I am just removing the little pieces that stick up, and then I am going to remove some of that paper because I'm removing the hanger and the staples too, but then I'm going to remove some of the paper because it hangs over the edge and I don't want you to be able to see it. So I'm just going to remove as much as I can that's hanging over the edge. I also tried to remove as much as I could of the glitter, and then the parts that still had glitter on it that I couldn't remove, I just scraped with my Cricut spatula there, and then I vacuumed up all the glitter with my cute little ladybug vacuum. Then I'm just going to use some wood glue and hot glue on that yardstick and put it right in the middle there. And then I'm taking the jumbo craft sticks and putting one on each end. Then I ended up putting another gallon stir stick, 5-gallon, on each end of the longwise of the back there, just so it was all even. Then here I am measuring out these little sticks to go around and be the frame for my picture, and I painted them with my elephant. Then I painted the board here with my white, and I'm just doing some distressing with that elephant. And then I'm just going to add my decals here. It says soak away your troubles in a bath full of bubbles. And for me, I love my bath. I love my bubble bath, and honestly, in the winter time, I can almost every night go in and just relax in the bathtub, and I just love it. And so I really wanted to have a sign like this in my bathroom. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally decided, okay, we're going to do this. So yeah, I'm just adding all of these. And yeah, you'll see the final in a little bit. And then I will glue the trim all around it as well. If you're new here, I just want to say welcome. My name is Brenda. I am so happy you stopped by today. If you like home decor on a budget, as well as holiday decor, thrift flips, and gift ideas, then hit that red subscribe button and become part of our family, and then hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload a video. My normal upload time is Mondays at 5 o'clock right now, but I do also participate in challenges during the week as well. And if you like this video, make sure you guys give me that thumbs up and comment, because you know that helps my channel grow. It lets YouTube know you like my content and will promote it out there even more, and I do appreciate it. So after I had the trim all on there, I decided it needed a little bit something more. So I went ahead And I printed out this little bathtub. I got it from Cricut Design Space, and these bubbles. And I printed them all out, and then I'm adding them to the sign. And then I just decided to go ahead and make a bow because I was thinking that the trim would cover where those staples were, but they didn't, and you could kind of see it. So I wanted to cover it up. I didn't want to be able to see it, so that's why I'm making this bow. I'm just doing the awareness ribbon, scrunching it up, tying some jute twine in the middle, and then dovetailing the ends. Super simple, super easy. And then I'm just going to hot glue it there and cover that staple mark up. And that's all there is for this. No, it's not. I'm going to add a hanger and with some of this buffalo check ribbon, and then I'm going to use some shipping paper to cover up that ugly back. That's the end of it. So there it is. I love it. I can't wait to hang it up in my bathroom. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, here's DIY number, what is this, 4? You guys, I have like 6 DIYs for you. I was going crazy yesterday doing all of these. So I am starting off with these candlesticks. That one I got at a yard sale. The other one was at a thrift store. These makeup holders I recently got at Dollar Tree, and then my white satin Rustoleum paint. So I'm going to start off doing the same thing as I did with the first DIY. I'm just sanding these little plastic makeup brush holders again so that the paint will adhere a little bit better. Then I'm using my E6000 and my hot glue to attach those candlesticks to the bottom of those makeup brush holders. Then I take them outside and I spray painted them. And once they are all dry, I took my elephant chalk paint and I am just coloring around the edge. I wanted something more than just the white. And then I am just kind of going over and doing some dry brushing all around. I'm doing kind of towards the top because I was, of course, getting paint underneath it. So I thought, okay, well, we'll just do some dry brushing all around it and you won't even tell. And I really, really love how these came out. And I also did the bottom rim, and then I'm of that makeup brush holder, and then I'm just doing the bottom edge here of the candlestick, and then I'm going to go around and I'm going to dry brush all around this candlestick. And I think I'm going to show you quite a bit of this, so I am sorry if it's boring. But anyways, yeah. Like I said, I love the way these came out, but unfortunately when I took the pictures, I forgot to put candles in it because, you know, every bath you need a candle or candle holder, right? And I forgot to put candles in it, but that is my intention, and I'm not going to put real candles since this is plastic. I wouldn't want to melt it. So if you recreate this, make sure you're using LED candles and not real ones. And then I am taking some of this buffalo check ribbon from Dollar Tree and just making 2 little shoestring bows. And I'm going to just hot glue them to the bottom of the makeup holder area. And for the smaller candle, I didn't show this, but I did wrap some of that ribbon around it because I didn't like how the little glittery thing that was on there looked after it was spray painted. So I just covered it up with that ribbon and then put the bow in there. And I love these. You'll have to let me know what you think about these as well. I just love them. I can't wait to take a bath, but it's too hot right now to take a bath. But, you know, it's coming up sooner than we know, or sooner than we want, probably. Okay, here is DIY number, I think this is 5. So for this DIY, I'm going to use some of these wood pieces. Now, the top one I got from a yard sale for 25 cents. The other 3, I believe these came from Dollar Tree. And then I am going to take my Chalk Couture transfer, and I'm going to use all 4 of those. And this is called the Selfies in the Bathroom transfer. And then I'm going to use my Waverly Chalk paints in the color white and elephant, and then my surface wax. And I'm not going to use my bright white. I'm going to use Storm. And then this yellow twine I got at Dollar Tree. I don't know what I was thinking. I just got the wrong color of that paste. Anyways, so I'm going to start off by using my wood glue and hot glue. And here I put too much wood glue, not enough hot glue, and it was kind of coming apart. So I was trying to get it back together. But anyways, I'm just going to adhere those together with the wood glue and the hot glue, doing side by side and top and bottom. So I've got 2 pieces there, and then I'm just going to layer them. The second piece is just going to be a little lower. If you can see that white spot on that bottom wood, it's because there was some nicks in some of them. So I just took some spackling and covered them up and then let it dry and sanded it off. So here I'm just attaching the 2 side by side, and then I did paint them white, and I did do dry brushing with my elephant gray. And I don't know why I didn't show it, but here it is. Then I took my surface wax, and I'm just going over the top part of each one, so that way we have a smooth surface for using the transfer. And then I waited about 15-20 minutes. I actually had dinner, and then I let them while I dried. And then I'm just adding my transfers on. I did fuzz them. Maybe I didn't fuzz them. Oh my goodness. No, I'm sure I fuzzed them. Oh my goodness. You should fuzz your transfers. Anyways, and then I took my storm, and I am just using my squeegee to go all around each transfer. Oh my goodness, that's really got me bothered. Did I not fuzz them? I know I fuzzed the first 2. The top 2 I fuzzed, and I had them already. Oh my goodness. Well, make sure you fuzz them. That way they don't stick. And then I'm just going to reveal, and they are so pretty, and it was so easy. And I did go and wash them off as soon as I got this one done. I probably should have washed them off sooner, but yeah, it took a while to get it all off. Anyways, if you are interested in chalk couture, I do have links in my description box below. Make sure you go check out the links. You can look at what we have and also look at the Club Couture. It's got information there too as well. So here I took some of that twine and I wrapped it around 2 times on each of those signs. And then I'm just making a bow here. I wrapped it around my fingers about 20 times. And then I am just going to take and wrap the ends around the middle and tie a knot. And then I have a bow. Now I am going to, when I get done with my voice over here, I'm going to go put Mod Podge on the top of those since they're going to be in a bathroom because I want them to be sealed. And then that's it. No, it's not. I make a hanger. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then I took some more of that twine. I just tied knots on I did like triple knots because it's so thin. And I'm just going to hot glue those knots in place. This piece is not very heavy, so I figure that twine should be okay or sufficient to hang it. And there it is. This is going in our front bathroom because I just love these things. I think they are so funny. Please seat yourself. No selfies in the bathroom. Text me if you need anything, and it's always a full moon in here. You have to let me know what you think about this one. So final DIY number 6. So for this DIY, I am taking this boxwood greenery I got from Walmart. Some of these balloons I got like a year and a half ago at Dollar Tree. These foam dice from Dollar Tree. This bathtub I got last year from Dollar Tree in the toy section. I'm not sure if it's still available. The white Waverly Chalk paint in the color white, elephant, and then some of these garage sale poster stickers. So I'm going to start off by taking my balloons here, and I am going to stretch them over these dice. Now, the balloons, I don't know if they are just an off-white or if it's because they've been sitting for a while, their color got ugly. So, I decided to paint them. So I went ahead with my Waverly Chalk paint, the color white, and gave them all a good painting. Now, I let them air dry, and they did give me kind of that crackle look, which was fine with me because I am going to distress it. And it just adds to that farmhouse old rustic look. But just letting you know. Then I painted that bathtub. I know it's white, but I wanted to get rid of that shine. And once it was dry, I'm just going over the rim with my black Sharpie to make it look like an enamel around a bathtub, like the old bathtubs. And then I did that around the foot and the base. Now, if you can't find one of these bathtubs, you could easily do this project with like the little terracotta pots, or if you can find like a smaller planter to put on top, anything, just use your imagination. So after it was all dry brushed, I took the stickers and I spell out the word bath. And then after that, I am going to glue each one of those together side by side. And I'm just making sure that the bottom piece, and I did use, of the balloon here, I did use a little bit of hot glue on the bottom pieces to kind of keep them close together. But I'm just making sure that bottom piece where the hole was is on the bottom of each of these dice. And then I'm hot gluing them together. And then I'm going to hot glue that tub right on top. And then I decided to go ahead and fill it with some greenery and a candle, but you could definitely use this for anything. You could put your soaps in it. You could use it to hold your toothbrush and toothpaste or lotions or, just about anything you want. It's just a planter or a holder or whatever. So, but I just wanted to add another candle to it because I love candles in the bathtub or when I'm in the bathtub, and some greenery. And there it is. I added a little bit of the boxwood around the bathtub there, and that's all there was for this one. I really love this one too. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one and which one was your favorite in the comment box, and if you think you'll be recreating any of them. Here is a review of all the projects, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and make sure you're sending me any pictures of your recreations so I can showcase them on here and give you kudos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, become part of our family, and make sure you guys give me that thumbs up and comment so YouTube will push out my video a little bit more. I will be back again on the 1st, which I think is Wednesday, with the God Bless the USA playlist. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited to start doing a little bit of patriotic DIYs. And then I will be back again later in the week with the Stencil Up playlist, which will only be using stencils or my Chalk Couture transfers. So have your notification bells set. And with all that, guys, have a blessed week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.